Hi everyone, my name is Emily Gerard and I'm from Kentucky, and I just wanted to talk to you about the different listening cycles videos that we watched and what I took away from those, as well as how they were similar to different counseling sessions that I may have thought of. And I think that I noticed a variety of different things while I was watching these different counseling sessions. One thing I noticed, the big takeaway, was how similar those counseling skills were to the ones that were mentioned in our text. Specifically, the different skills for building the relationship between the client and the counselor. These skills were very evident in especially the listening cycle video between the male counselor and his female client, where he asked several open-ended questions, just really tried to use those encouragers, saying yes, keeping that eye contact, making sure those nonverbals are there. And I think that the appropriate use of silence and just making sure that the client knows that you're listening, that you're present, that you're being attentive to what they're saying, really helps the client to be able to disclose their feelings, which eventually will lead to the underlying meaning and purpose of their visit, which we learned through these other videos. So these initial skills just really help counselors to be able to build that relationship with their client, to earn their trust, to be able to fully understand how they're feeling, and then eventually get to that deeper underlying meaning of the visit, and then be able to reflect that back to the counselor, or to the client, excuse me. So I think that just these different skills, these basic counseling skills that were employed, were something that I definitely noticed first because we had read about those. And when talking about the similarities between these sessions and the ones that I had imagined myself, I think there are several similarities because, as I've read through our readings and just imagined different counseling sessions in my mind, it is very similar because all of these techniques and skills were employed in those sessions. But it's also different because when you watch any movie or any TV show, it makes it seem as counseling is advice giving. And while advice, we did learn, can be necessary, it isn't in counseling always. You're there to listen and to counsel them in a way that allows them to be autonomous and grow as an individual on their own, and not necessarily just follow the advice of someone else. So I think that was very different from sessions that have been portrayed on TV, as well as I think of sometimes what we think of on our own. So I learned a lot, and I thought it was very helpful.